Hello, hello. Hey there, people. Welcome on this spontaneous live stream. It's pretty early right now in Poland, but I've got an idea for a video for today. However, I do need some good footage out of Metal Gear Solid 2. As I browse my library, it became obvious that I do not have enough good footage of it. So I decided to play a bit, or maybe a whole game, not just during the one stream, but maybe it will take some more time. So yeah, I thought to myself that instead of playing myself all alone, it would be interesting to meet you guys again, once again after quite some time, since my last live stream was like in January, I suppose. And currently I dug into the Metal Gear Master Collection, which seems to me a bit disappointing, to be honest. Thus, preparing to get some good quality footage. Hence, this live stream is being held right now. So, as I already covered the Metal Gear Solid 3. Let's dig into the MGS2 instead. Yeah, I'll be playing on PlayStation 3 through my HD collection, or actually my Legacy collection, and we'll see how it goes. I said that Metal Gear Solid Master Collection is a bit disappointing to me because it seems that we're gonna get exactly the same experience like we had with this one on PS3. So since the Konami decided to pull up the games from digital stores and even from the physical stores as well, it's no longer possible to get new game to play on. So this is why we are gathering here today, to play and cherish the great accomplishment from Kojima's team. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't my favorite game in the series. I suppose it's like the fourth, maybe, from the top. And I finished it only once, as I remember. So this will be quite a nice recall from the past to playing this once again now. I don't know how long will this stream last, because I do have some other things to do today. But before I start to do them, I can spend some time with you guys. Hope you will join me in this discussion. What do you guys think about the upcoming Master Collection? Will you gonna buy it? Will you gonna cherish it? Or share your thoughts with me? Okay, I think we can skip the intro and we can go straight to the game. Like I said, it's quite early today. It's quite early still in Poland. It's like 4 to 9 a.m. So we still have plenty time for the rest of the day. Anchor plant. Let's play them both. Let's play on very easy. I don't like to be bothered with let's make the game easy. Can you guys hear me? Let me guys know if my voice is loud enough, or the game isn't too loud or too quiet.
River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank.
I
Our
may
noses
be
have been out in the cold too
silent
long.
during the cutscenes to know the story behind it. One of the most iconic scenes in the game history, I suppose. Many gamers have spent hours watching it. I really love the fact that it works in 60 FPS here on PS3. I need to check if there is a playable demo of Metal Gear Solid 2 somewhere to be able, so I can do a comparison with it. But I would like to play this myself. To get the best quality footage possible. Like, is there an E3 demo available somewhere to download, let's say? This is a masterpiece right over there, guys. Is this some voice? Can you hear me? Okay, it works.
Boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
I think the most disappointing thing about the Master Collection is that we are gonna get exactly the same versions of the game, especially considering Metal Gear Solid 1, which seems to be a straight port, not upscale version of anything else, from PS1 version. So this is quite strange, considering that there was a PC port with high resolution textures and better overall graphics.
I'm at the sneak point.
Or not to even mention the Twin Snakes from GameCube, which still seems to be a GameCube exclusive. I would love to play it on other platform with 4K graphics.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back
I
photographic
can't remember how
evidence.
long
But
the
I want you
tanker
first to
part
go up to the top
lasts.
level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker
Is
is
it like
headed.
A little
2 hours or
reconnaissance,
so?
huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion.
No, this
If
seems
we
to
know
be
where
a
the testing
pre-rendered
is, I can start to
video.
draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head
Not
to the bridge
not
ASAP.
real time.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck
Well,
would be a
it's-
bad idea. People can get a clear
Couldn't
view
be.
of water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high.
I didn't
According to
thought
navigational
that the
plans,
game
this ship should have discharged its cargo
game
upriver.
graphics
It's
got
in
old
there,
so
no
much.
doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat.
It does
That's
look
SOP for
like
counter-terror ops,
outdated.
too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber.
I wonder
touched
when
that
the
out there.
Metal Gear Solid film will be done. I'm really curious about that.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's
It
get
deserves
back
a
on him
good,
ASAP.
I'm on it.
good film. And I wonder if the story told there will be
Looks like the tanker's
adaptation
there
of
now.
one of those, or maybe separate story.
KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Finally we can play a bit. Yeah, I need to remind myself the control scheme. Oh, those reflections are remarkable. As I recall, they are 3D objects. Just okay, let's put him into sleep. Just give me a few minutes actually to remind myself how can I pick him up?
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
How can I pick him up? Okay, moving forward. Now this is cool. Like Kojima's team thought about everything, like making Snake wet, making the pool of water. Those details are remarkable, considering this is a 2001 game. I wanted to interrogate him. Oh well. Can't remember where to go.
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
I bought some time. Trap grenades, always useful. Okay, we do have camera here. Let's get back here a bit later. Let's see what we can find here. Or maybe I will be able to shoot it. No, not this weapon. USB first? Oh, okay, what's USB?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it.
I won't.
Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Okay. What do we have here? Is it gonna be problematic? Okay, I must admit that I didn't listen to him. So, what should I do now? Maybe let's just call him.
That must be the mess hall.
It's pretty small considering the size of the ship.
I guess modern tankers are so automated that you only need a crew of about 20. That's not a lot to feed. There's a lot of things there, but make sure you don't disturb anything and leave traces. The enemy might notice.
Nothing interesting here. Okay, can't remember. Once again.
What you're wielding right now is a converted Beretta M92F, designed to fire tranquilizer rounds. A direct hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects.
Oh, nice. So it seems that the live stream chat was
but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy.
blocked somehow, and I didn't see your comments. So yeah, hello everyone who just joined. I'm sorry that I didn't respond.
The M9 has its limitations. All it can do
Yeah,
is
let
knock the
me
enemy
just
unconscious. Keep that in mind.
let me just try to focus on. Hey Baranov. Yeah, so sorry guys that I didn't respond. I just didn't see your comments here. So let me see if it works on here. Okay, here it works. Okay, so let's play on this smaller screen right now. Yeah, actually I am.
The sensor, the explosives will detonate. Don't ever make contact with the beams. This is very important.
Okay. Yeah, Milito Live. Thank you very much for your kind words. I really appreciate that, and like that you like my channel. Hej Mikołaj, no nie, spowiedzi to się pojawimy jakoś pewnie w tygodniu. Będziemy coś na pewno nagrywać w tym tygodniu, jeszcze nie wiem kiedy. Znaczy podejrzewam, że dzisiaj się uda coś ciekawego nagrać, więc wypatruj Mikołaju. Niedługo. No co tu nic nie ma? Hey Darkstrander, thank you very much Darkstrander for your comment. I don't know if you're still here, but I really appreciate that you like it as well. Okay, tutaj nic nie ma. Co mam zrobić teraz, Holender? I can't remember what should I do. My bad was that I didn't listen to Otakon. When he was saying what to do. SP. Close launch. Yeah, I do like metal music. Sleep tight. Okay, let's find that USB, whatever it is. I suppose it's a kind of a weapon, I think. This is outside, I suppose. Oh, okay, let's check it. Ooh. Check it out. Nothing to see here, I suppose.
Freeze.
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 Give me all your money.
Are you going to shoot me?
Oh, that was quick. I thought it will be... he'll last longer. I thought he'll last longer.
Freeze.
Now what? Now let's move down the stairs.
Freeze.
Oh, the stinky one. Siema, brawa, witam cię. Jak tam z rana? Niezapowiedziany stream, bo w sumie muszę nagrywać sobie, chcę nagrać sobie materiał, bo nie mam dobrych materiałów z Metal Geara 2, postanowiłem sobie zagrać w niego. Ale żeby nie marnować czasu, bo bardzo nie lubię marnowania czasu, to sobie postanowiłem postreamować go trochę. Do roboty, nie zazdroszczę. Chociaż w sumie też do roboty, jestem cały czas w robocie. Jak to się przeskakuje? Da się przeskoczyć? Nie da się przeskoczyć. Dobra, nie wiem co mam zrobić teraz, powiedzcie mi co mam zrobić. Powiedzcie mi co mam zrobić, czy na górę biec tam i spróbować się cisnąć przez te... przez tą wykrywaczkę metali. Czy tam co tam jest z C4 podpiętym? Aha. Nie ogrywam, nie ogrywam. Nie udało mi się go zdobyć przedpremierowo, a wpadło mi parę innych rzeczy, plus w tego Metal Geara się wciągnąłem teraz. Czy wezmę sobie, kupię jak już... Znaczy na pewno nie będę robił jakichś dużych tych, bo hype minie, więc się będą raczej słabo oglądać. Już teraz materiały o tej, spóźnione, że tak powiem. Więc raczej nic wielkiego nie będę stworzył z tego, dla czystej przyjemności sobie po prostu kupię do kolekcji. A to za jakiś czas. Jak na razie ogarnę ten. Teraz mówię, tego Metal Geara chcę zrobić. Metal Geara chcę zrobić, a potem się zobaczy co. Ty kurde. Jak się podnosi ich? Nic się nie dzieje. Oh, Jesus. Poczekamy sobie, aż sobie pójdą. Let's just wait till they go out and move on. Yeah, the mechanics in those games were really interesting back in the day, especially in the first Metal Gear.
Encounter the enemy requesting Understood. Backup unit, you're wanted at the stairs on deck C. Stop the enemy.
No jaki wstyd, dobrze ci szło, piszesz cudownie. Nie masz się czego wstydzić, mój drogi. Dobra. Zasejwujmy sobie, bo teraz pewnie zginę.
Do you want to save, Snake?
Yes, I wanna save. O taką. Zobaczmy, co my tu mamy. Kurde, nie pamiętam, co tam było. Znaczy, co mam... Ty, Baranów albo... O, Brawa to jedzie do roboty, ale Baranów, jak się nudzisz, może byś sprawdzić, co mam tutaj zrobić teraz, co? Wystarczyło się przeciągać. Nie, już ogarnąłem. Wystarczyło się przeciągać. Kamera wpadła. Już do ryżu. A, to jest pierwszy tanker, nie? Bo tu masz grę podzieloną na dwa takie chaptery, że tak powiem. Masz tanker, czyli gdzie grasz Snake'em i masz... Boże, jak to się nazywa? Plant, czyli to już po katastrofie tego tankowca i już grasz Raidena. I think that some of the cutscenes are pre-rendered, so they look marvelous, especially considering that this is a 2001 game, or 2002, 2001 I think. So yeah. Tutaj będziemy walczyć z tą Olgą
Did you find
Gurlukowicz.
out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
A co to się stanęło się? No, jest i ona. To mam już Far Cry 6. Nie musiałem brać z plusa akurat. Dobra gra. Podobała mi się. W sumie to muszę kiedyś wrócić do któregoś z tych, bo ostatniego, którego skończyłem, to była 4, chyba nawet platynę walnąłem w 4. A resztę to tak sobie pobieżnie pograłem i po jakimś czasie się odbijałem, ale on uważam, że za dobre gry, tylko że powtarzalne bardzo niestety. W sumie ten awatar taki od Ubisoftu będzie ciekawy, bo wydaje się, że to będą tak się wydaje póki co, że to będą mocno przearanżowane mechaniki z Far Cry'u właśnie. Więc ciekaw jestem, co z tego wyjdzie.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Avatar Frontiers of Pandora seems to be
No, it's not over yet.
greatly expanded mechanics from Far Cry series, and I hope that it will pay off too. And if it will, and
Do not
it
worry,
will.
this is a country of liberty.
I hope it
This
surely.
is where I belong,
I hope it
with the
surely.
unit. I have nowhere else to go.
I hope it will benefit the game itself.
I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze!
W ogóle się wciągnąłem teraz w gry na Wicie. Tą Witę kupiłem.
Hands over your head. Now!
Zwykłą. I sobie zgrywam teraz Uncharted'a.
Overboard.
Bardzo dobra gierka. Jak na te czasy. Niesamowite. Fajna, bardzo się fajnie gra.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said to move.
Ale to wiesz co, to nie przeszkadza. Znaczy, dobry jest ten Uncharted, nie? Jak nie oczekujesz od niego, nie wiem. Znaczy, no w sumie to też jest mobilna gra, jakby nie było, więc no, ma też swoje uproszczenia, bo musi być zdecydowanie mniejsza też. Chociaż tam chyba zdaje się na 5 czy 7 godzin jest gameplay, znaczy kampania, więc całkiem nieźle.
Hold that position. Now.
Na pewno ją sobie skończę i nie wiem, czy nie wrzucę materiału z tego. Nie wiem, może nawet zrobimy sobie jakiegoś livestreama z tego. Tylko problem jest taki, a w sumie po południu mogę dzisiaj zrobić livestreama na Granalizie, jak jesteście zainteresowani. Chcecie livestreama dzisiaj po południu?
Not too shabby, is it? New York,
W Uncharted'a? No to wieczorkiem się może spotkamy na Granalizie jeszcze z Uncharted'a właśnie.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot.
To o gameplayu mówisz którym? O Unchartedzie czy o tym, co teraz się dzieje w tle? I'm speaking Polish right now because it seems that we have more Polish viewers right now, but if you want to ask something or just chat with me in English, don't hesitate to do so.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
Oh, glad to respond in English.
My family. We've shared
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
all the bad and all the good.
What was the...
Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are,
What
you're
was
not
the
stopping us.
strategy for... Ah, okay.
You are.
Here, Olga. Shit. Okay. I remember. I remember when you shoot her with the tranquilizer, you'll get some additional bonus for defeating her. Whoa. There's a few more shots. One more shot, one more shot. Yeah. Gamez jest zajebisty. Znaczy no, teraz to on się postarzał już, nie? Bo to już jest, wiesz... To jest 22 lata, zdaje się, w tym momencie. Mówię, to 2001 rok, zdaje się, po prostu. Więc no trochę się postarzał, ale ja to pamiętam, jak pierwszy raz grałem, to byłem zachwycony, no. Ale raz tylko, dwójkę raz tylko przeszedłem. Trójkę chyba ze 2 razy. Jedynkę chyba ze 2 razy, bo tam były 2 zakończenia i chyba jedno i drugie zrobiłem. A Phantom Pain był... Odbiłem się w sumie od Phantom Paina. Pamiętam, że się odbiłem, jak się te zombiaki pojawiły. To już było za dużo dla mnie. Strasznie się zniechęciłem tymi zombiakami.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the
Ale to w
Russians,
sumie
now
case
the Army?
Metal Gear 5 jest taki dosyć specyficzny, bo on zdaje się, wtedy już były te
There's something I have to tell
tarcia między Kojimą a Konami srogie. Znaczy ja to mam w ogóle podejrzenie, że te tarcia to już się od dawna działy, bo zauważcie, że jak były materiały promocyjne Metal Gearów różnych, chyba zdaje się od trójki już, to się pojawiały jakieś takie dziwne teksty w tych trailerach, na przykład No Place for Hideo albo coś takiego. I takie, jak człowiek spojrzy z takiej dłuższej perspektywy, to zobaczy, że znaczy, tak mi się wydaje, przynajmniej taka jest moja interpretacja. Nie mam nic potwierdzonego na ten temat, ale takie mam wrażenie, że właśnie już wtedy Hideo dawał znać, że ma dosyć tego i tam pokazywał się jakieś tam dziwne podświadome przekazy podświadome. Wiesz co, w trakcie jest. Na razie tam no nie będę nic mówił, ale może coś się ruszy niedługo. Różne takie, wiesz, pierdoły codziennego życia mnie powstrzymały przed takimi poważniejszymi wydatkami, więc na razie to tak odkładam w czasie. Parę rzeczy kupiłem. Pamięć na przykład kupiłem. Właśnie autko, kurczę, mi kolejne pieniążki zeżarło niestety, bo nawaliło mi, nie wiem czy wam mówiłem, nie pamiętam. Nawalił mi ten moduł do odczytywania kluczyka i odpaliłem auto, znaczy jechałem autem, zatrzymałem się na jakiś zakup, wyszedłem na 5 minut, słuchajcie. Jak mam stąd wyjść? Odpaliłem autko zgasiłem autko na 5 minut, wróciłem i już nie mogłem odpalić, bo się okazało, że moduł odczytywania kluczyka pilota do bezkluczykowego odczytywania, więc musiał być naprawiony ten moduł, niestety, bo auto miałem zbrikowane. To też w sumie znak czasów, że kurwa, za przeproszeniem, auta się brykują w naszych czasach, że nie możesz ich odpalić, nie? Ale to sam z siebie, w ogóle pierwszy raz taki przypadek. Na szczęście byłem niedaleko od domu, więc poszedłem pieszo wziąć drugi pilot. Ale to niestety nie zdało egzaminu i tak czy inaczej musiałem wezwać diagnostę. No a co ciekawe, podłączył koleś pod komputer, sprawdził jakieś tam błędy. Znaczy właściwie to nie mógł, bo coś tam wysiadło, że nie mógł odczytać błędów. I summa summarum odłączył klemę na chwilę i to zresetowało komputer i mogłem odpalić, ale powiedział, że to się będzie powtarzać, więc od razu musiałem się zająć naprawą tego. I niestety pieniążki poszły w cholerę. Niemałe niestety. No ale cóż. O, mamy USP, proszę. Ale my będziemy pacyfistami, pokojowo będziemy podchodzić do problemów. Ja nie lubię tych kurde analogowych aut.
Who's that? Enemies. What's going on? Respond.
No powinienem trochę podymać rowerem właśnie, bo by się przydało, no. Przydałoby się na ten, do kondycji trochę, nie? Dobra, gdzie ja mam teraz iść, powiedzcie mi, bo ja już kurde nie mam pojęcia. No ja to bez, wiesz co, ja bez auta to jak bez ręki, ja na przykład nie potrafię się komunikacją miejską poruszać, nie? Nie wiem, jakoś może trochę mnie przeraża albo coś, ale jak mam wsiąść w autobus czy tramwaj czy cokolwiek innego związanego z komunikacją miejską i wybrać się na drugi koniec miasta, to zgubiłbym się. Wkurza mnie też to konieczność czekania. Nienawidzę być uzależniony od... Nienawidzę być uzależniony jest od właśnie tak czasowo, że muszę być, wiesz... No, nie znam topografii Warszawy, więc tam to już w ogóle bym się zgubił pewnie. Dobra, nie wiem co mam teraz zrobić. Dzwonię do tego doktorka.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
Znaczy ja mam takie szczęście, że tam mieszkam nie jakoś nie bardzo daleko od centrum, więc
You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped
mam
with a
tam
suppressor.
właściwie w miarę
If you
blisko,
fire it
nie?
when there are enemies nearby,
Ale i tak
they'll
zawsze biorę
probably
jakąś
hear it.
taksówkę,
Keep
żeby
that in
sobie
mind.
dojechać na Peczkowską.
Having the USP will make combat easier.
No z buta to bym miał
Being
tam z godzinę
undetected
może.
is still the best way to go, okay?
No, albo pół godziny w najlepszym wypadku. No za to mieszkam niedaleko tego, EC1. Tam gdzie teraz był ten Wiedźmin Fest, gdzie przyjechała cała obsada. Bo trochę szkoda, że mi się nie udało w jakiś sposób wkręcić, bym z ciekawości zobaczył. A, ale w czwartek, piątek, słuchajcie, będę na tym konkursie zespołowego tworzenia gier. Tam coś postaram się fajnego nakręcić.
Freeze.
Ta, to przy tym nowym peronie, dokładnie. Znaczy peronie, to jest łódź fabryczna. Dokładnie, przy fabrycznym, no. No co ja mam tu? Nic nie mogę zrobić. No do dupy. Dobra, bo chodzę bez celu i nie wiem co mam robić. Baranow, pomożesz? Znajdź no coś, gdzie mam iść. Po walce z Stun Grenade. O. Chyba nie byłem jeszcze. No teraz to się pozmieniało, już tak nie ma dużo meneli. O, Raven.
Raven?
No jak wrażenia niezapomniane, co? No teraz to warto przyjechać do Łodzi, do tego zoo chociażby. To bardzo dobry jest ten... Bardzo dobra atrakcja, to jest warto zobaczenia zdecydowanie. A, tak, pamiętam, że mówiłeś.
Freeze.
Tutaj coś znajdziemy? Nic. Tutaj też nic nie ma. Chodź. Łatwo się dał podejść. Znaczy co prawda na very easy gram. No, ale bez przesady. Aha, bo ja teraz muszę zrobić zdjęcie temu Metal Gearu. O, tam coś mamy. Zobaczmy co my tam mamy schowanego. Well, yeah, as I was saying before, I'm speaking Polish right now because it seems that we have more Polish viewers right now on the channel. But don't hesitate to write comments in English, I gladly respond. Just let me know, ask anything or whatever you'd like to write. Halo otrzymało Ray Tracing na Xboxie, trzeba będzie sprawdzić, zaraz to zobaczę, jak skończymy streama, może coś przygotuję z tego. Gracie w Halo trochę? Czy nic? W sumie to bym chętnie sobie zagrał, jakieś bo dawno nie grałem. Jaką masz PS3? O, mam kilka PS3. Mam dwa Slimy. Jednego Fata. No, jednego Fata, tą 60 mam, czyli tą z 13900 chyba wezmę, wiesz? W Intela tym razem wejdę. Ajaj.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't.
No, w Infinite nie grałem właśnie, ominąłem. Znaczy, no mam to w Game Passie, ale jakoś nie przekonała mnie ta formuła do siebie, powiem szczerze. Więc... to mamy... Zmienić broń na ostrą. Ja mówię, ja najwięcej w trójkę grałem i trójkę to chyba ze 2 albo 3 razy przeszedłem, jak nie lepiej. Nie pamiętam ile razy. I właściwie za każdym razem w koopie. Jak miałem taką zajebistą ekipę jeszcze w 2008-2009 na Xboxie jak graliśmy, to było naprawdę taką fajną paczkę mieliśmy. Gotowaliśmy Xboxa ostro. A, to były te czasy, gdzie nawet byłem achievement whore i kurczę, robiłem sobie celaki. Znaczy nie byłem jakimś tam mega oddanym, ale tak, to były te czasy, kiedy kończyłem gry, masz rację. Już minęły te czasy. Niestety. Co to? Jak się wpakować bezczelnie? Tu mogę wyjść. No wiesz, ja akurat mam duży przerób, nie? Więc... No ja faktycznie nie mam czasu na gry, no bo ja tygodniowo to przynajmniej rozpoczynam kilka gier, nie? Nowych. Żeby tam być na bieżąco z materiałami chociażby, nie? Tego też przyjemnie mi się wraca do tych starych gier, których nigdy nie ukończyłem, albo kiedyś ukończyłem, już ich nie pamiętam, tak jak tutaj przypadek właśnie Metal Geara, nie? Ale mówię, no przechodzę sobie teraz ten Uncharted, jestem mega zadowolony, bardzo fajna gierka. Nigdy jej nie skończyłem na Wicie, to więc teraz mam okazję. Mówię, może dzisiaj sobie zrobimy... Nie obiecuję jeszcze na 100%, bo zobaczę jak będę z pracą stał na popołudniu. Ale może jak coś, to zrobimy sobie takiego początkowego streama od początku przygody. Sobie pogramy, pogadamy, posprawdzamy mechaniki na żywo. Zobaczymy co z tego wyjdzie.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
No spoko mi się gada z heretykiem. Mamy, wiesz, tarczki jakieś małe, bo każdy jest dosyć inne, ma spojrzenie na niektóre rzeczy, więc no tak próbujemy się jakoś dogadać. Aczkolwiek wiem, że nie jestem idealnym partnerem do pracy, więc no. Ale dobrze mi się z nim pracuje. Akurat niego mi się podoba to, że on jest uparty, jeżeli chodzi o o materiały i na przykład jak się na coś zaprze, to chce to zrobić. To jest akurat, no widać, że to jest pasjonat, nie? Akurat ja lubię z pasjonatami bardzo pracować. No i też jest taki, że jest chętny do, jak ja na przykład zgłoszę jakiś pomysł taki niekoniecznie mu się podobający, to jednak mimo wszystko jesteśmy w stanie jakiś tam kompromis wypracować, nie? Aczkolwiek są takie rzeczy, które ciężko mi odpuścić, które sobie kiedyś tam upatrzyłem, nie? Więc... Tak, no to akurat jest prawda, że to on ma bardzo jakby zapominał czasami, że jest w rozmowie z kimś, nie? No ale to kwestia raz, że przyzwyczajenia, a dwa, że... O! Ragnar mnie na dwór ciągnie. Zaraz pójdziemy. Dawaj. Oh, Space Meow. Hey, Space Meow. Can you tell me that the demo was like, I don't know, it was the same like in E3 or it was specific like, I don't know, month or two before the release? I wonder because I would love to prepare a comparison with E3 demo, but captured by me to get the best quality available. Do you know that? If this is the demo, like from some kind of a gaming trait?
Who goes there?
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought
Those
you were with the
nicknames,
colonel.
I'm really curious what's behind them. I don't, Shalashaska, what does it mean? And how the hell the Kojima made up those names? Yeah, okay. Thanks for
The colonel will be joining
thanks
you
for
soon,
replay.
comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
Imagine the proper remake of this made like in Unreal Engine or something like that,
I doubt the
but
recent
with
arrivals
proper
wanna blast their
graphics,
way through the Marines'
or at least like similar to Metal Gear Solid 5, which still
that's for sure.
can look quite good. Not too shabby, but still quite good.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front, front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot.
Co,
of
możemy
that.
sobie coś ustawić, nie wiem, masz jakiś pomysł, co zagrać?
All right.
Może heretyka wciągnąć w
There's
to jeszcze,
actually
nie?
one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used
Jestem
to
za,
things
a
going
nawet
wrong.
przeciw.
It looks like someone's monitoring
Nie
our
no,
transmission.
oczywiście bardzo chętnie.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching.
Tylko jakaś taka sensowna gra, która każdemu przypadnie do gustu i wiesz, i żeby każdy ją miał, nie?
Cipher we saw?
Fortnite.
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Tego typa? Mówisz o heretyku? A wiesz co, odezwał się do
There's a
mnie. W
workstation
ogóle to on
in the
zaproponował
southeast corner of the
współpracę tego
block where
propos,
Metal
więc...
Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the
Więc
pictures
to
from your
jego
ship.
brocha, że tak powiem.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could
I wouldn't
remote
say it's
install a little
timeless.
app I wrote.
To be honest, I think that depends on the
No,
personal
it's pretty simple,
preferences,
really.
right? Because right now I'm playing
have to do is stand in
MGS2
front of the
and
machine
I
and
remember
push
that
the
the game
action
was
button. The app
marvelous
will
back in the day when I was
automatically
playing
download
it
the
first
image
time,
data
but
from
right
the
now
camera,
I can
split the
tell
files
that
and encrypt them
it got
individually.
old a lot.
The data
I mean,
packets can then masquerade as
like
So all I
I
have to
remember
do is
it
push the action
much
button in
prettier
front of
than
the
it is
computer
right
once I
now.
have the pictures, right?
well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before
Jak tam
he's done
burze w Łodzi
talking.
wczoraj? No,
Otherwise they'll
nad
spot
moją
you, okay?
dzielnicą to przeszły raczej
I
łagodnie, nie
hacked
było
into his
tragedii.
personal files
Trochę
and took a look
popadało,
at
ale
the text of
spokój
that
był.
speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time.
Baranów to młody szczaw jest tam, nie wiem, ma
Remember,
12
Snake,
lat
just
chyba.
the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay,
But
first
I
the
would love to
photos.
see
All right,
Space
we'll
Meow. I
deal
would
with
love
the
to
rest when we
see
get there.
Stay
Twin
low.
Snakes running in 4K on new platforms. I hope that the volume 2 of those master collection will contain Twin Snakes as well.
So do a number of rogue states.
Otherwise, it's a no-go for me. Okay, maybe for Metal Gear Solid 4, since this is also the PS3 exclusive so far, and it deserves a proper remake at least.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Raiden.
No, that's not just a simple remaster, a full remake.
Stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course,
Actually, each Metal Gear Solid deserves a remake.
with Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that
How
will
come this guy
conquer.
didn't see me?
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Aha, znalazłem.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air bases.
Oh, this is a good one.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Okay, let's wait for the switch. Or not.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right! Intruder to the left!
What the hell?
Intruder in the back! Intruder to the left!
Grałem w Fortnite, także swego czasu, to zanim PUBG się pojawił na konsolach, to...
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times.
To
To move on, ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy.
Tam wiem, że średnio się cieszy Fortnite zainteresowaniem wśród widzów, więc zobaczymy, co z tego wyjdzie, ale...
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better
Drink
world
team.
for the future
Chociaż nie,
generations.
heretyk nie pije akurat.
As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike
No, zaraz będę kończył. Mam nadzieję, że się uda zrobić tam sekcję tankera.
during the Sears administration.
Bo tutaj Ragnar się powoli zaczyna dopraszać wyjścia. To ja mam 38 i też grałem, więc wiesz.
Metal Gear.
Tak zrobię, Baranów, tak zrobię.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Good.
Move on.
So this is the first one that I managed to...
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
So this is the first photo that
But
was
even
accepted.
you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after...
Okay. I hope the checkpoint was quite close to this location. No.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information...
Wiesz co, uczyłem się jeszcze hiszpańskiego, ale to nie powiem, że go znam dobrze. Raczej tak, wiesz.
Good.
Raczej tak
It is the ultimate weapon.
zabawkowo.
Yours to guard.
Znaczy zabawkowo, dla rozrywki to bardziej tak ćwiczyłem. Znaczy ćwiczyłem, uczyłem się. Chociaż miałem zamiar Miałem zamiar wykorzystać i pochwalić się z nim w pracy. No, w sumie na początku mi się nawet to udało. W sumie to przyjemny. Język hiszpański jest bardzo przyjemny, jeśli chodzi o naukę.
Good.
Że mnie ten koleś nie zobaczył, to głupota straszna.
Must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Good.
Left.
Właśnie na podwórkowo to raczej podstawa, nie?
The Metal Gear Rex developed.
Why are you turning around? Metal Gear is in the farthest hold, I told you. The Commandant is almost done with his speech. We're just about out of time. Hurry!
No dobra, ale co ja mam teraz zrobić jeszcze?
Why are you turning around?
No przecież zrobiłem zdjęcia.
Shadow Moses. The Metal Gear Rex development on
Co mam teraz zrobić?
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype.
Okay.
Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
No, Jakuzę powiadasz. Tak, się też przymierzam do tego, ale strasznie długo mi to idzie.
NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. The proliferation and development of
Tu jest napisane Marine.
are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to
Good.
Okay, time to call him.
Once you've got the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of that room to send them over to me. But if they aren't what we need, I'm gonna have to ask you to take another set.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century.
What
We
workstation?
cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry.
Where is that workstation?
Snake, take those pictures before the Commandant finishes his speech. It's the only chance we've got. As soon as he finishes up, the Marines will go back to their posts. That's way too many pairs of eyes watching out for Metal Gear. There's no way they'll let an intruder with a camera slip past. Do what you have to before that happens. I'll explain how to use the camera. That digital camera you have.
Southeast from there. Southeast from there.
History in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow
This is
of
the
a doom.
workstation. Okay. To nawet nie jest DOS. Ja tą Jakuzę to grałem na PS2 znaczy no, zdarzyło mi się w te późniejsze części też grać, ale jakoś nie wciągnąłem, nie? Ale na dwójce to się w jedynkę zagrywałem swego czasu. Ale już nie pamiętam tej gry całkowicie.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, what am I seeing now? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. What's next? Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again? The next one's... It's almost right, but not quite. We can't use this.
Zobaczcie jaka jest aspect... Check that aspect ratio. 172 on 208 pixels. Bloody hell.
Next ones.
It's
we only need one good
microscope.
shot of the lettering.
The two we need are the ones from the front right and the front. Oh Jesus.
Doomsday machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We,
Good.
the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system.
Good.
The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR.
Okay. Let's hope that's enough. Na razie baranów. Nie obiecuję tam wieczorkiem, ale jakby coś to obserwuj, to się może jeszcze spotkamy dzisiaj. Miłego dzionka życzę.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. The last one is... Okay, this...
Okej, uciekamy.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Alaszaska.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be
I
quite
bet
useful.
that we'll even get the same
planning to
set
do?
of
Steal this
the
thing?
trophies.
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Oh, I didn't manage to get one, so I don't confirm that. But for me now, at least now, it looks like solid Snake 60 FPS. What the hell? Officer or Colonel Gurlukovich.
Nobody move. Understood?
Yeah, one of the best ports made by Bluepoint.
This ship now carries enough
I wonder why
subjects on its
they
key
did
structural
decided
points
to
blow it out of the
remake,
water at the touch of
fully
this
remake
button.
number 3 in the series.
That's
Maybe they will
right.
go chronological.
No one has to die
Knows.
needlessly.
I think the MGS3 remake will perform good. Of course, if it won't flop in terms of technical issues. But I suppose that it will sell well, so we can assume that we'll eventually will see the remakes of 2 and other games as well. I would love to see that.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
We all know how it turned out.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Now imagine how they will be portrayed now, after all those events that are now happening on Ukraine.
Yes.
This is just
Return
nuts.
To the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Yeah, that was impressive back in the day, right? I think that's the same year when the Max Payne was released, first Max Payne. They introduced the bullet time first in the game, I suppose, and the cloth physics of Max jacket was really impressive back then.
Show's over.
But that was on a PC, but now we are watching it. We are looking at the console game, so this is even more impressive.
You swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
The most stupidest thing, if anyone asks me what is the stupid thing in Metal Gear Solid 2, is the fact that the Liquid Snake took over mind of Revolver Ocelot through his severed hand. Bloody hell, that is bloody stupid. Is that even possible to use someone other's hand and attach it to other body and it will work? I don't know if it's even possible. Correct me if I'm wrong.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Stupid. It's a cringe-worthy, I suppose. I haven't played MGS4 that long, so I can't remember actually. I never finished MGS4. Oh, so does the overclocking actually make any sense on PS3? I mean, does the game really run better if it's overclocked?
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Okay. I need to get one of those jailbroken and try to test it out. Dzieje się, tu już na szczęście do końcówki. Zrobimy sobie ten tanker i zrobimy przerwę. Ja sobie wezmę Ragnara na dwór i zajmę się jeszcze normalną pracą trochę. Hey, Big Box. Does he drinks the water? What the hell? I can't remember the game at all. I finished it on PS2 last time, so it's like 20 years back when I was playing it.
Snake! Snake!
I already drank the coffee. Co masz na myśli, Brewa? To picie wody? Trochę głupie, nie? Bo ty nie gra... No tak, bo ty nie grałeś Metal Gear, no. No to akurat ma swój urok, nie?
I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course.
To ewolucja jest, no tutaj był wzorowany właśnie na jakimś tam płazie bardziej, to na jaszczurce. Albo na tam innym ropusze, czy tam traszce. No tam było mowa, że on jest pływający, bo poprzedni nie był pływający. Okay, so I think that we're gonna stop it here. Hey, Section Place. Hi, how are you? Long time no see, hey. Tak, to są te Metal Geary, nie? Znaczy w każdej części jest inny Metal Gear i to troszeczkę inaczej. Metal Gear to jest no, pojazd do przenoszenia i wystrzeliwania broni nuklearnej, nie? Zdolne, bo one nie zawsze mają takie, są uzbrojone, ale przeważnie są. Warto ten. W ogóle zdaje się Energik zrobił fajny materiał podsumowujący historię z całego uniwersum, więc warto obejrzeć.
It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside. The big shell.
Znaczy tak matwane to jest dużo głupotek, no jak ta tutaj odcięta ręka przyszyta do innej osoby przejmuje władzę nad świadomością tej nowego nosiciela i wszczepia mu umysł, znaczy świadomość tej martwej osoby, od której została przeszczepiona ręka. No głupie to strasznie, ale ma swój urok w pewien sposób, nie? Hey, Section, did you play the... did you play Section Place any of Metal Gears? Have you played this one? Ta ręka. Ogólnie historia jest taka, że w skrócie ci powiem, w jedynce walczysz ze swoim bratem klonem, zabijając go, tam po drodze zabijasz, czy pokonujesz jego popleczników. Jednym z jego popleczników jest ten rewolwer Ocelot, ten taki siwy z wąsami tutaj. On jest młodszy oczywiście w poprzedniej części, chociaż niewiele. I on tam traci rękę, no i postanawia sobie przyszyć od swojego byłego szefa jego rękę, zabitego szefa, no i ta ręka przyjmuje nad nim władzę, wszczepiając świadomość. No głupie strasznie to jest, nie? Ale w ramach tutaj jest uniwersum, no to tam w jakiś sposób ma to sens, bo to jest związane z eksperymentami tymi genetycznymi i tak dalej. Znaczy jak wyłączysz sobie krytyczne myślenie o takich rozwiązaniach, to nawet to się przyjemnie ale mówię, to radziłbym od jedynki zacząć przygodę z serią. O ile wytrzymasz grafikę z PlayStation 1 oczywiście. Na Gogu jest wersja PC-towa, tania zresztą, chyba 20 czy 30 zł kosztuje, zdaje się. Przynajmniej ja za tyle kupiłem, z tego co kojarzę. Jakiś czas temu, więc warto sobie zagrać. No, wygląda lepiej niż wersja PS1. No. Tak, dokładnie, dałoby się to wyjaśnić.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
No to tak, to w takim razie jesteś przygotowany na spotkanie z uniwersum Kojimy.
Struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence.
Muszę się zmusić, chciałbym się zmusić, żeby przejść wszystkie te Metal Geary. No, bardzo lubię serię. A nie wszystkie skończyłem, albo skończyłem to jak to 20 lat temu, więc już nie pamiętam za bardzo tych gier.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
No co to za tytuł? Jak na Disneyu to może sobie rzucę na ruszt.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as
długo zwlekał Kojima z ujawnieniem Raidena tutaj, co bardzo rozsierdziło graczy. Każdy myślał, że Snake'iem będzie popierdzielał. Ten Goku do Mikaja, nie kojarzę tego zupełnie. A może zerknę, ale ja tam za anime tak średnio przypadam. Obejrzę jak coś takiego jest, jak na przykład Cyberpunka zrobili anime, to obejrzałem. Aczkolwiek pod koniec te ostatnie odcinki już były takie troszeczkę, już się zmuszałem, żeby oglądać, powiem szczerze. Początek i otwarcie było zajebiste, a potem tak siadło wszystko.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Okay guys, let's save the game. Okay, nie mogę zasejwować. Anyways, I think that's a wrap up for today. At least here from Metal Gear Solid 2. Let me know if you would like to see full walkthrough of the game through live streams. I'll be happy to host that. Let's say, well, day by day. I would say if that would be possible, or maybe on the weekend. Anyway. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Let's see how it goes. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye.